Welcome back to the Void, everybody. My name is Nether Trey, and today we're playing more Shapes.io. Yay! We've got colored shapes. We got red circles that are still coming in. We got some green up here that we're gonna need later. And if we put them together, maybe we can make some Christmas circles. Actually, we probably could, but that's not what we're doing. So we're waiting for our red circles to come in fast enough. I could keep expanding this little red circle machine. I could actually back it up this way if I wanted to, but I mean, we're still bringing them in at a pretty good clip. What do we need for, actually, we have an upgrade. Oh yeah, we brought in enough stars. We brought in 3 times as many stars as what we actually needed. So our cutting, rotating, and stacking, upgrade. Cool. Now we need the stars plus the right side squares, which actually, did we get rid of our right side square machine? I don't remember. No, we're still bringing in right side squares. Cool. Yeah, so we got our right side squares. We got plenty of right side squares. We're just waiting for the stars to build up. We need another 500 stars and we'll have another upgrade for that. Wow, I'm really glad we didn't get rid of that right side square machine. We will need to turn it into a blue right side square machine, so we'll probably just split it off and start painting half of it blue. But in the meantime, we're waiting for the 800 red circles that we need to actually get to the next level, which will get us some more machines and something new to build. But you kind of see the way this game goes, that we level up, we get new circles. We get new shapes and colored shapes that we need to make, and it actually gets to a point where you have to actually add layers to the circles, where you can put one shape on top of another. I keep saying circles when I mean shape, mostly because it's asking for mostly circles in this game. But you start layering up the shapes, which starts to get into some really crazy complicated shapes that you can make. So we got 580, and I'll be right back when we get to the 800 that we need, because there's really not much that we need to be doing right now. We've got all of our, I mean, we could be, actually, let's start bringing in our right side squares. Our right side blue squares are what we need. So we got right side squares here. We've actually got full squares coming in here, which I don't think we do need anymore. Oh, we do need full squares. We need those for the tiers on the extractor, which is the machine that gets things out of these little circle fields. But we do have actually a lot more squares over here that we could be utilizing. So do we have blue? That's the question. Let's zoom out a little bit. We do. We have blue. Actually, let's go up here and make a right side square blue square machine. Boy, it starts to get complicated even what you're trying to say. So let's go ahead and get these 4 squares. Let's get these 4 blues. And we're gonna rebuild this little coloring machine. Actually, we're gonna have to do some cutting before we do some coloring. So let's actually do the cutting first. Let's combine these guys onto one belt. And then we're gonna cut this belt just like this, and then we should be able to, oh, we got a new upgrade. So that's left side. We don't want left side. What we're gonna want to do is rotate this guy twice, right? Is that gonna get us the side that we need? So that's right side, and that is now right side. So then we can combine these guys onto a single belt again. We're gonna take our painting machines like this, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and we made it to level 7. Wow, that happened fast. Okay, so we now got the inverted rotator, so that we can actually rotate the other way around instead of having to do three rotators to get them the direction that we want to go. We can just turn them the other way, which makes our builds a little bit simpler. So for instance, way down here where we have our circle machine, where we had to do 3 rotators going like that, we can just do 1 counterclockwise rotator. So yeah, this build is going to be due to be updated really soon, because we're going to be able to make it a lot smaller. There's one more machine that I would like to get that replaces all of these splitters, and is it's called like a combiner or something, and it's a lot smaller when you just want to mesh belts together. But anyway, what we're doing now is, what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna run this belt from the squares this way and the colors the other way. So let's go ahead and, actually we could probably do both that way so that we can infinitely extend it. Not that we're gonna need these blue squares forever. Well, we'll need them for a while. So let's go ahead and get this guy, Go like this, and we're just gonna basically repeat the little pattern. There does get to be a point in this game where you get a blueprint that you can actually use to copy machines, which is so nice. It's because, especially like I said before, this is a build that we will be repeating over and over and over again, and after a while it gets a little bit tedious. We're gonna take our belt. Yeah, I think we are gonna bring the blue this way and run the same way. So we don't want to put it there though. We want to put it here so that we can bring our blue into our little painting machines. We'll go like that. We're gonna need to combine these like this, and then we're gonna need one more actually right here. We're gonna take this belt, we're gonna run it this way, and then we're gonna have to do splitters here, 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 and here. We're actually gonna run this one across the top, get rid of this guy, and this is gonna split all of our color off into the painting machines like this. Put it into the painting machines here, and that should get us our blue squares. We are gonna have to combine these as they come out into a single belt like this. And the top right here. Why is that last one not working? Oh, because it's not getting color. I actually need another tunnel here. And we're gonna need another merger right here. We're gonna bring this guy down here, bring him here, and he's, nope, wrong way, blue. There you go. So that should get our colors shapes going. So that's our right side blue squares. Where's our hub? It's easy to lose track of your hub. Like that. And so if we hit the Alt key, it actually does let us run the belt backwards. So that's actually really convenient. I don't usually do it that way just because I don't see the need, but if you ever need to run your belt backwards, that's how you do it. You hold in Alt and it will run it the other way. So there goes our blue squares. That will get us our upgrade. We actually have another upgrade. So we got our upgrade for our cutting, rotating, and stacking. Upgrade, boom. So as you can see now, for the next one, wow, we're actually gonna need half green circles and the bottom side stars to do that one. So luckily we have a star field and we have plenty of circles. We're just gonna have to cut them, paint them, stick them together. So that's the next thing we need to learn how to do, is how to stick things together. What do we need for our next level? Right side squares. So that's actually what we're, oh, that's really convenient. We started doing right side squares because we need it for our mixing and painting upgrade, but actually we need it to get to level 8. So now that we've got all those squares coming, and they're actually not even coming in fast enough, we could do more painters. Bring it in a little faster. Like I said, I really wish we had the ability to blueprint these and copy them over, but we don't quite have that yet. So it looks like the next thing that we're gonna learn how to do once we get to level 8 is actually color mixing. The way colors mix in this game aren't exactly the way that colors mix in real life. Like for instance, if you take all 3 colors, green, blue, red, mix them together, guess what you get? No, not brown, white. White, that's right. That's how colors work in this universe. So we're waiting for the 1,000 blues to come in. If we want that to happen a little bit faster, we can extend this little row a little bit. And ta-da! We've gotten several more rows. I think I added like 4 more, and now we've really got the blue. We actually have a full belt here. We're running out of blue coming down the line. So that's about, well, it's more than what we can actually use with the input that we have for this little factory we've got going. But that really has the blue right side squares coming in. So we're rocking there. We got another upgrade. We got the extractors coming in a little bit faster, 4 times speed. And now we're gonna need to add teal stars. So teal is a color that we actually have to create. And I actually don't remember what 2 colors you need to mix to get teal. I'm thinking it's probably blue and green. I think blue and green makes teal. So what we're gonna need to do is actually split off these stars here, make 2 rows of stars. Although if we do that, it's actually gonna have our output. So let's go ahead and Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine these guys together. You're gonna need to put one little piece of belt here, and that'll get all the stars come down. Now, in order to make teal, we're actually gonna need color mixing, which is what we're gonna get when we get our next level here, level 8. We only need 100 more to get that, but in the meantime, we can get our factory started. So we got our stars coming down. We're gonna need green and we're gonna need blue. So here's some green, and we've still got blue up here. We're gonna need to get some of these blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Let's do this. Combine the blues together onto a single line. We're gonna have to run it this way. Green is down here. So this is actually gonna cut off our little blue right side square factory from extending much further. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine those, and that'll get us a full line of green. We'll start to run that northward. How many more do we need over here? So we're at 917, 930 out of 1,000. We're almost at the 1,000 right side squares. What do we need for our other upgrades? Our upside down circles. Do we not have upside down circles coming in? No, we don't. We actually turned all of our circles into quarter circles. So what we might need to do here, do we need, oh, there we got our upgrade. So yeah, so red and green somehow makes yellow in this. But yeah, so we got our color mixing machine, which is right here. And what we're gonna do is flip this guy. What do we need? We need teal stars. So let's actually go over here and we'll bring all our colors in like this. So let's do we need to separate a space? I don't think we do, but let's go like this and see what happens. We'll bring in green. We're gonna need to do a splitter like this. Yeah, I think we actually did need to leave that space, so it's good that we did that. We're gonna bring our green in here. Actually, no, we're gonna bring our green in here. We're gonna get rid of these because this is where we're gonna actually have to go like this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Run our line across the top, and then we're gonna need our handy dandy tunnels again if we want to get a second color in. So those can actually connect straight into the color mixer. This, oops, like that, and then we're gonna need another splitter like this. And then if we bring our line of blue like this, put the blue in there, and that'll mix our colors together. So then if we bring this out, we're gonna need another merger to combine these together. And then we run our belt across the top and our input like this. So that makes our teal paint. So now that we've got our teal paint, all we need to do is combine that with the stars, which means we're gonna need a painter. And then we can press the T key to actually flip the painter around. We'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna need some more splitters. Actually, so that will mean our stars will need to come in this way. Yeah, that's fine. We'll flip it like this. I'm hoping we left enough space in here. We are a little bit crammed on this one. We're also going to need to bring in our paint like this. So we're doing the same thing that we did before. We're just kind of doing it upside down, which is fine. It just makes us rethink the directionality of everything that we're doing a little bit. Also, we're gonna need to, I think we just left enough space. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go like this, and these splitters are actually too wide, too tall actually in this version. But then we're gonna go like this, bring our paint up here like this. We're gonna take our belts, oops, we're gonna take our belts, and so this is actually where the paint's going in, right? We're gonna need to put a line across here. And we're also going to need to run our paint like this. We're gonna need to combine the paint into the actual paint slot. Like that. So now our paint is going into the painting machine. We're gonna need our shapes, which means we're gonna need to connect this line. Just like this. And then all we should have to do is run our little stars across the top line. And that should put all of our stars into the top point of the machine, our paint into the right side of the machine, and then that will let us have our painted stars. Then we need to combine them all in a belt like this. Oops, let's get this straightened out. There we go. We've got teal stars. Yay. Now, where's our hub? Do we actually have... Yeah, so we're gonna have to run a tunnel to get through the stars, but that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna make another little tunnel just to get us on the other side of the belt. Line those up. We're gonna run our belt the whole way over here. We're actually gonna lose out on usage of one of our little inputs, but that's fine because some of this is going to get cleared up before too long. So that will get our teal stars going in. So now we should be able to get our tier 3 extraction upgrade. We're also going to need, that's 20,000 of those teal stars. So that's going to take a little while. We'll just let that run. We are going to get our upgrade for our mixing and painting. And wow, look, we actually need a new shape down here for the mixing and painting upgrades. We need red windmills. So yeah, we'll have to look on the map to see if we can find those. We'll need 4,000 of those. What are we shooting for our level up? So we need purple circles, and that will get us our compact balancers, which are really nice. That's what I was talking about, where we can really start to make some of these factories a little smaller and more efficient. So we need purple circles in order to do that. In order to make purple, we need to mix red and blue. So let's zoom out a little bit and see what we've got on the map as far as colors go. There's not a whole lot of blue. Okay, so there's red and blue over here. There's actually some stars up here too, which is really convenient. Do we have circles? We have circles way down here. We have circles over here. So this is where the factory really starts to like expand out in size. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for these circles. And actually, can we just take from this circle field over here? If we had our compact miners, our compact extractors, we could run off of these circles, but we don't have that right now. And I wonder if we even really need... Actually, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just get rid of this whole part of the factory, and then we can just use these circles. Because I think we're overcrowding our lanes a little bit anyway here. So let's get rid of all this. Which means we can actually get rid of this whole line. We actually open up a whole nother input into the factory. Because see, we still have this whole belt going in. And now we can do, I wish we had access to 4 circles, but it looks like we're only going to have access to 3. I don't think there's any way here to actually, you know what? We might be able to get rid of some of this. Yeah, well actually let's keep this one, and we're gonna combine this here, and we're gonna combine this here. We'll get rid of this, and we should still have a good supply of circles coming in. Yeah, that's still a full belt just off of 3 of them because we got our upgrade to our extractors. But then we can go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, combine these guys together. We're gonna need a piece of belt running this way here, and then that'll give us a line of circles. But like I said before, we do need purple. So blue and red are actually right here. We've got some nice little fields of blue and red. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip this over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is our color mixer? Right here. So do we want to do this as an actual up and down? We could actually do this like this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should get us what we need. We can combine these guys. This, combine the blues like this. Then, you know what the heck? We got a little bit extra space. Let's throw 2 more in there. We're gonna need to combine some colors. We'll probably do the red from the top, and then we can do the blue from the other way. So let's get our red running first. So red should be able to run through like this, and then we can go like this. And then in order to get the blue in, we're gonna need the tunnels. So let's do here to here, and the same thing for all the rest of these. And then we're gonna need splitters again. Here, 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 and here. Then we'll take our blue, run it up like this. Make all the connections we're gonna need. And then our tunnels should go actually directly in, so we don't need to connect anything in there. Then, since we have all that done, we can go ahead and run these like this. This will connect in here. These will all connect this way, and that should get us our purple. Then all we need to do is make another circle factory, or another painting factory for circles. So we got our circles coming out here already. If we bring it over here like this, that will bring the circles out from the main little mining field. And then we're gonna go ahead and set up a painting setup. So in order to do that, the circles are coming on the bottom, so we're gonna go like that. We actually want the purple coming in from the same direction that the circles are, so we're gonna build it above here. We're gonna flip it around with T, so that our paint can come in from that direction. And then we're gonna do let's not do that. Paint 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll start with 12, see how that does for us. And then again, we're gonna do the same setup that we've been doing with the painting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna take our belt. Nope, that's actually the shape input. So we don't want the purple coming in there. We want the circles coming in there. So in order to do that, we're gonna run this way a little bit. We're gonna run up, and we're gonna run our circles in here. Then we should be able to run them into the machine like this. We're gonna need some tunnels like this, because this is what's gonna actually put our paint in, just like we did before. Just have to remember that the tunnels line up with the splitters from the shape. The tunnels for the colors line up with the splitters for the shape. And I know it gets a little bit confusing, but that's how we're gonna do it. And then we can combine tunnels into the machine like this. We're gonna delete this little color. We're actually gonna need a tunnel. Well, let's do our splitters first. And again, we're gonna do 12 splitters just like this. And this machine is actually expandable as we get upgrades all the way until it hits our factory over here. We're gonna need a tunnel here. If we put a tunnel there, we should be able to burrow the tunnel through to here. We're gonna take this, run it into the tunnel. Our paint is gonna come in here, and then we connect it up into the factory. So that should get us our painted circles. Then all we have to do is combine them with mergers, just like we did before. shift key is really handy, being able to place all those machines at once. We're actually going to make these run onto here, and then the top belt will be where we actually combine everything together and run it into the factory. So if we go like that, we got purple circles. Then all we have to do is run it down into the hub, which we have plenty of space. We're gonna run straight out until we hit our main line over here. And then from there, we can go straight down until we get to there, and that will run those circles directly into our hub. And we have our purple circles coming in. We are gonna need 1.4 thousand of those. It looks like for now, yeah, that's gonna be plenty to give us a full belt. We do need faster belts, faster extractors. If we look at our upgrades, our upside down circles are slowing us down right now. So that's something we really need to look at working on. We did clear out a lot of our factory space over here. But yeah, we're gonna need to do some upside down circles. That's gonna be it for this episode of Shapes.io. I actually went way over. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting to get this down to the 20 minutes that I want the episodes to be for this. But yeah, we got a lot done today, a whole lot. We got a whole lot of painting done. We got a lot of shapes. We got our basic setup for all of our machines that we use to mix colors and paint shapes. We're still waiting on some of those, like the compact balancers, I think are gonna do a lot to really cut down the size of our factory. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Give it a like if you liked the episode. Subscribe if you wanna see more, and we'll see you in the next video.